Raising your estimation of yourself. Heavenletter number 5786. September 27, 2016. My children cannot perform only one way in terms of life on earth. This is the thing about life in the world, it is a mix. You yourself are a mix. All the opposites whirl around in the world. While you are on earth, you yourself may include all the opposites. In terms of the world, you are imperfect. Therefore, I ask you to be gentle and generous with yourself, and, yes, others. It is not for you to dwell on moments of your imperfection. This is also not for you to dwell on your moments of perfection ad infinitum in order to pump your ego. However, if you must dwell on one or the other, then I tell you to dwell on your moments of perfection. In any case, look for them. Look, I tell you that you are perfect as you are. Even with all your perceived imperfections, I tell you that you are a perfect human being. Let not your life be a race between imperfection and perfection. Where would that get you? Instead, make a truce. At school, it's important that you pass a test. Perhaps it is even important for you to get an A on the test. I ask you, is getting an A, as heartwarming as it may be, really the purpose of your schooling? Do you see how desiring an A lacks the oomph of desiring to learn? An A is a distraction. It is a detour. It is a lapse. Put not your emphasis on grades. More than asking how you're doing, more than achieving a score, cast your eye on what blessings you may give to someone in the world today, and, therefore, to the world at large. Ask yourself the questions that will, likely or surely, take you somewhere. Let us imagine that what you give to the world and yourself are musical tones. What musical note might you cast to the world today? What musical tone would you like to? Remember now, this is to be easy. You don't want to be your own taskmaster. Set yourself up for joy. Avoid the trap of demanding that you follow a map perfectly. Perfectly or imperfectly, you get somewhere. This is not grading yourself. It's simply a catch as catch can. It is an estimate, a guess. Beloveds, you are going in a direction. If you feel you have fallen short or even that you have failed the day, it's okay, for now you can only get up and keep going forward. Why don't you go up in your estimation? We are speaking of how you feel, not about how much you accomplish in the day. We are speaking of an inside view, not an outer glance. Where you put your attention matters to you, and it matters to the success of the world. You draw your own map. You are absolutely on your way. Remember this old popular song? Accentuate the positive. You've got to accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, latch onto the affirmative, don't mess with Mr. In Between. You've got to spread joy up to the maximum, bring gloom down to the minimum, have faith, or pandemonium, liable to walk upon the scene. To illustrate his last remark, Jonah and the whale, Noah in the ark, what did they do, just when everything looked so dark? Man, they said we better accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, latch onto the affirmative, don't mess with Mr. In Between. No, do not mess with Mr. In Between, do you hear me? Channeled by Gloria Wendroff. Heavenletters.org